Warning, the following video contains MLP-related content. It also contains at least one or more of the following: cursing, violence, immature jokes, funny reactions, or verbal, not safe for work content. If you do not wish to view anything that may contain any of these, please immediately go to your previous page. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, Brony44 here, and I am back for another reaction. This time around, we are actually checking out something that I got suggested to do a long time ago. Like, oh my gosh, this has been on my watch later list for months and months and months and months. And to be honest, I can't even really tell you why it was that I didn't watch this yet. I honestly have no idea. I don't know. I can't say that I forgot about it, because I've seen it on the list a few times, but for whatever reason, when I would choose the next videos to go and react to, I just didn't choose this one. But I decided to go ahead and give this one a shot now, because I've been seeing on that list forever now, and I feel bad that whoever suggested this months ago didn't get a reply from me or whatever, or see a video for this, so yeah, so sorry about that. But so we're watching it's a PMV, Servant of Queen, Chrysalis, Another Story. Don't know anything about this other than the fact that the title suggests Chrysalis is going to be involved here. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know if Servant of Queen or whatever is an actual song. I'm guessing that's what the case is. I'm guessing from the title of this that the song is called Servant of Queen, and then this is probably based off of some, like, fanfic or whatever, because it says Chrysalis, Another Story. So that's what I'm theorizing here. So, not much else to say. Let's go ahead and check this out, and let's see what's going on here. And, by the way, I don't normally do PMVs or things that are mainly focused on a song, so that might be a reason as to why my past self kept saying, you know, not to do this particular video. Because, well, lyrics for songs and stuff are a lot more, I guess, sensitive to the ID system in YouTube, to where someone else uploads it, then you get hit with a strike or whatever, so I think that's the reason why I was a little sensitive to it, but, we'll take a look at this, and if it is good enough, then you guys are seeing it on the channel. If not, well, then you're not seeing this. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this in 3, 2, 1, go! I'm not gonna read these things aloud. So that particular changeling was not evil, but is saying, hey, I'll be evil if it means that you're safe. Okay, cool. Not really cool, like, it's actually kind of still messed up, but, like, it's sweet that the person would do that. Or Brony would do it. Boop! Oh! What the hell? The parents are breaking them up. Thank God there's English subtitles at the bottom, otherwise we would not be able to understand this at all. Huh? Wow, so he even got a crush on Cadence. Probably because you're contemplating on who you love more, Chrysalis or Cadence. now that's Chrysalis disguised as Cadence. And that's the stuff that happened during the actual episode. Ugh! Ow! Huh. Wow. Oh. Wow. Okay. I was not actually expecting that to actually become a bit of an emotional video there. I don't know why I didn't think that, but about like the last minute or so of that video, like my eyes actually start tearing up. Like I don't know if I don't think you guys can actually see it, but I actually my eyes actually started watering up in like the last minute of that video. Like, oh my gosh, this is like fucking flashbacks to fucking that My Little Dashie video that I watched. Ah, damn it. What the hell? I wasn't expecting it to get like that. Man. I mean, like, things that, like, happened here and stuff, or, like, where one is willing to give their life to protect the other and stuff, that happens, a lot in, like, various movies and stuff like that, and it does happen sometimes in real life even, but just like I don't know, like when it comes to movies and stuff, when they do that kind of thing, the music that plays with along that scenario really makes or breaks that scene as to whether or not you're going to end up getting teary-eyed or not from it. That and the fact of how much character attachment that you have for that person. So for this particular song here, at first, I had no idea that this was going to become an emotional thing at all. I thought it was just, you know, just saying, oh, hey, what happened here? And then it would end where they failed their plan. But then we saw that there was something afterwards. And that's when things actually started to, you know, start hitting the viewer. Where it's like, oh, shit. Now I see what's going on here. And that was really, really, really neat. Like, the fact that that changeling and Queen Chrysalis were trapped, and the changeling disguised himself as Queen Chrysalis and gave his goggles and outfit and cloak to regular Queen Chrysalis and had her disguised as him, so that way she could run away, and he would take the blame for her. That's not easy to do. That is not easy to do, and you can tell that she was not. She was sad. She was really upset that he went and did that. Like, fuck. Man. And then that whole thing with the damn execution and stuff, like, that just made it all even worse for them. Just seeing the other one, get the death penalty and stuff, like, I don't know. It's also interesting the fact that, like, you see like a villain of sorts, and they're actually showing, like, affection and, sadness and such. Like, for various, like, shows and stuff like that, whenever you see a villain, they're just, they're angry, they act like they're a badass, or they're cruel, and they want to be alone. But what the song did here was they showed two characters who were evil, one that was not evil and one that was evil, and then the one converted himself to evil just that way he could be with the one that he liked, or the one he loved. And the fact that you see the two villains essentially, actually showing common emotions that are for the protagonist, essentially. Seeing that from the antagonist side, it's really interesting, because in a lot of cases that doesn't actually end up happening. So I guess that might be why it was actually a little extra emotional, because it wasn't really something that, is in the norm. Like, it's kind of unexpected. Huh. I don't know if this was based off of a fanfic or anything like that. I mean, if it is, then I didn't know. But I think it might be. But whoever did the pictures and stuff for this video were actually, they were pretty good pictures. Like, it did like a slideshow presentation, more or less, with like how it kept going from one picture to another. So it was kind of like a PowerPoint presentation, or but like there was no video basically. So, the fact that all they used was just standard pictures, and yet it was still more than enough of a visual to understand what was going on, that says a lot. Like, that person actually did what they did pretty well. As for the song choice, I mean, for the sake of things, it would essentially match up with what's going on in the video, sure, but, man, it's just that, it's just, like I said, it's just weird just seeing the two characters get all emotional and such like that. It was also interesting seeing the male changeling get actually attached to, or get attracted to Cadence, and then he had to go with his original love's thing and trap Cadence, and though he was willing to do that, he ended up crying in the middle of doing that, because my guess is that he was kind of torn, because at that point he was trying to decide whether or not if he's supposed to be sticking with Chrysalis, or converting back to good and sticking with Cadence. Or, well, we all know that it wouldn't have worked with Cadence, obviously, just simply for the fact that, well, he's a changeling, and because of Chrysalis, it's been pretty much established that changelings are bad. So that wouldn't have worked anyway. So maybe that's also why he was crying, was because he knew that because he is a changeling and what he was already affiliated with Chrysalis, that he couldn't have been with Cadence even if he wanted to. So that might have been a reason why he was crying as well. But this was a really interesting video. Huh. Now, like I said, I don't plan on doing a whole lot of these songs that are like, just, let me phrase it. Songs in general, like, I don't know how many of these I would do, and to be honest, I kind of feel bad saying that a little bit, because I just finished this one, it was actually pretty good. But you gotta see from my point of view as a reactor is that when it's a song, you have to be paying attention to the lyrics, but at the same time, by doing so, you can't speak during the video, and so you're not really able to react. Like, for this one here, I don't think I even said that much during the actual video itself. Like, I know for, like, the last, I don't know, 30 seconds or so of that video, like, my jaw was dropped and I just wasn't speaking. Because I was just in shock of what was going on. And I think that's... And if that doesn't really explain to you why it is that I'm not really wanting to do more reactions to other songs and stuff like that, then... I don't know what to tell you. But, anyways, like my last video I just recorded not too long ago, I'm rambling here. This was a short video, and I'm about 16 minutes in, so that's about it. So, if you enjoyed this video, at least half as much as I did, then leave a like down below. And if you have not done so already, because why would you not, then you can click up here in order to subscribe. And that'll let you stay up to date on the content I make in the near future, because I intend to update this stuff fairly frequently, and perhaps you don't want to miss out. So, without further ado, this is Brony 44 saying, see you guys later.